Hello, this is Chrishena Stanley, your hostess with the mostest, owner and broker of STK Property Group, and thank you for watching Always Bet on the House. We are here with the beautiful and talented Kara Faine, who is going to tell us about her incredible listing at Anthem Country Club, as well as let us in on her fabulous career. I can't wait to hear all the stories. Hi, Kara.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So let's first talk about your gorgeous listing at Anthem Country Club and why we should bet on this house.
Okay, so with this house here, it is in Anthem Country Club, which is a beautiful community in Henderson. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's 2,010 square feet, but it does have an additional 290 square feet.
Oh, wow.
So there were additions made to the home. And so it's like a sunroom area. And then where the tandem garage is located, they actually turned that into like a separate room that could
isn't that
turn
wonderful?
into
so if you
a
have
walk-in
guests,
closet. Correct.
Well, wonderful.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And so Anthem is also, even though you're in a gated community, it is close to shopping, restaurants. It does offer, you know, a very easy lifestyle, right?
Very much. It is guard gated as well for great privacy.
That's amazing.
And the country club is amazing. The restaurant is very nice. The golf course is absolutely beautiful. The fitness center, there's just so much to that country club.
It offers really amazing amenities, right?
Absolutely.
And it has such a cachet, because when you do say, like, I live in Anthem Country Club, it does have, you know, it does have a ring to it. It does have cachet there. It's very high end, right?
Very much. And when it comes to networking, I mean, you have so many amazing people and so many different careers that are in that community.
So it's great to even network and grow your career, whatever business you're in, because many of the residents go, you know, are part of the country club and do you automatically get membership to the country club if you own a home in Anthem?
You don't.
Okay.
It is a membership fee that you would have to pay.
Okay.
And then there is like the golfing, so you can include golf if you wanted to. So there's different memberships with that.
Okay, that's wonderful. But it's so nice when you live in a community that you have that option.
Yes.
You know, because
absolutely.
it does offer such a really amenity-focused lifestyle when you have everything all right there. So you know you're going to do it if the golf is actually in your backyard. Whereas if you join a golf club that's separate and maybe 5 miles from you, it's a less chance that you're actually going to use it than when it's right in your backyard. So that's wonderful.
Absolutely. And I heard a lot of deals happen on the golf course.
They do. That's why I have been taking many a golf lesson, and I've been improving. But I'm like, so many deals are made on the golf course, and we need to get some of that action too.
Yes.
Right?
When I was a kid, I was a part of the golf club. I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm actually pretty good at it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just naturally.
We need to get out.
Yes.
We need to get out and play.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, no, everything happens around golf, and it really is a fun, enjoyable activity.
It is.
And so in Anthem, you have really a diverse group of people, right? All ages and everything, and they have a common place to congregate.
Absolutely.
And get to know each other. So that's fantastic.
Yes, and like this home is purchased at it's listed at $798.
That's a great price. That's a great price to get into a guard gated community.
Correct, because there are homes that are
in the millions. Yeah, absolutely. That's fabulous. And it's great being in the entry level when you're going into a community that does have homes in the millions, because people want to be, you've got a larger buyer pool of people that want to be in that community, but maybe right now can't afford, a $2-3 million home. They get to be in the community and around that crowd, but without having to spend that much at this time.
Absolutely.
So it's wonderful to have that kind of entry level price point. I love it.
Absolutely.
And is this home renovated, or anything that you like really stand out that you absolutely love about it?
So there is a pool in the backyard. It's heated pool. And as far as the additions, there hasn't been any additional changes to the home besides those additional rooms.
From the picture. Yeah. But it's very well. It's very well kept. It's a turnkey. Absolutely.
Yes.
You can move in there. You don't have to do anything.
Correct.
Which people love, because they just want to bring their stuff, and just
that's
relax. Exactly. They're like, moving and finding a home is hard enough. We don't want to have to do renovations in addition to that. So it's wonderful when you can offer a turnkey listing like this. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely.
So thank you for telling us why we should bet on this house. And I love it. Right under 800,000. It's over 2,000 square feet. It's gorgeous. It's in the guard-gated Anthem Country Club. And I think somebody will definitely bet on this house soon.
Absolutely.
I feel like it's going to go quick.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for.
So now tell us more about you. You've been in the business for 15 years, right? You're a broker salesperson. And a broker means that she has her broker's license, and so more expertise and more education in the industry.
Yes.
And so 15 years. Now you're with the Realty One Group, but where did your career start?
So my career started in the timeshare community.
Wow, that's a very interesting business.
Yes, it is, to say the least.
A very interesting business model. So how did you love it? Because weren't you the first woman director?
So I was the first woman Black director.
Fabulous.
Yes, woman of color.
Well, kudos to you. That's amazing. I love it.
So it was a lot of fun. When I first started, I walked into the sales floor. My stepdad actually had invited me to come and take a look at, come to my job, he said. And at that time, I had just closed my store down. I had a boutique.
Oh, wonderful.
And I didn't know really what I wanted to do, but I always wanted to get into real estate. So he had me come to this place, and I see this beautiful model, and I'm honestly thinking that I'm like selling but like
condos.
These people. Yes, you see these tables and people are around, and people are buying these condos, and so they're like, the salespeople, super warm, super like great people, great personalities, and they're like, "Hey, what do you do?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not doing anything really right now.
I'm figuring my life out."
Yeah, and so they're like, "Well, you should come and work here, right?" So then they asked my stepdad, "Hey, she should work here, shouldn't she?" And he's like, "Do you want to?" And I'm like, well, sure, if you guys are showing this model and, all these people are here to buy this condo, why not?
Right.
And it wasn't until I get into class, the training class,
that you
and
realized.
they take this house, so they take a picture of a house, and then they split it up. And I'm like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah, exactly. Why are we like splitting this house up right now?
I had no idea
what the heck
really
is going
what
on?
I got myself into.
That's hilarious.
To be honest, I've never told that story before.
So you didn't even know until the training class that you were selling timeshares.
Yes.
But you know what? That's what fate is. Sometimes these things, I'm sure that it gave you great experience in sales, because that's
Very
really
much.
high, it is high pressure.
Yes.
It's very fast paced, high pressure kind of thing. And so it gives you great experience. And it only adds to your career in real estate, and selling residential real estate.
Absolutely.
So that is so amazing. You see how things work? Sometimes that was just what was meant to be.
It really was.
If you had known what you were doing prior to going there, you may not have even gone for it. You may have been like, I don't think that sounds good.
Yeah.
But you were meant to go to the school of timeshare and have all that knowledge and have all that sales experience.
Absolutely.
So that is phenomenal. I love it. And you are a native Las Vegan.
Right. Absolutely.
Awesome. So you've been here for how long?
I've been here since 1992.
Oh, wow. So yeah, your roots are definitely in Nevada.
Yes. The Excalibur was the newest casino.
Oh my God. So I'm always fascinated when people tell me that they've been here, their whole lives, because I can't imagine having seen all the development. I grew up in Manhattan. So, of course you do see a lot of
no
growth and
wonder.
change.
Makes sense.
Right. Oh, why? Because I don't stop talking.
No, not that. I'm just saying, I'm like, okay, Manhattan. I got you. Because I was still wondering, where are you from? Okay.
I'm a New Yorker. But it's like there, New York, it was already so established, when I was a kid already. But I have seen, the development of certain neighborhoods like Tribeca change, Soho, kind of change their personality and the way they are. But here, growing up here, you really see, you've seen so much growth. You've literally seen things come out of the dirt.
Yes.
So it must be incredible experience for you to have seen all that. So Excalibur was the newest casino at the time.
Yes.
Oh my God. So what was it like seeing the strip kind of fill up and seeing all the skyline of the strip?
just seeing the casual changes, because in Vegas it's like 1 minute something's there and the next minute it's blown up and then there's something else, right?
Right.
And it's still happening, right? And the cool thing about Vegas that I have just seen is as soon as something gets too old, they're like, it's out.
Right.
Let's put something else there.
Right. It's always like the new shiny penny, right?
Exactly. But it works.
It does
works
work
really well.
It does work.
And there's still so much that the Strip is still doing.
Right.
And even Vegas has just spread all the way. Like there's going to be houses in Red Rock. Pretty soon you're going to be able to just have a house right there, even if it's a tiny house in Red Rock that you could just live in, right?
Right, because
and
it has
it's just
people are coming from everywhere to be in Vegas.
And there's still land. It's very expensive,
thankfully,
but there's still land. So I just have so much excitement about the
growth
city
potential,
because it is just unbelievable, all the changes that is happening. And I see that that's not happening in a lot of other cities.
It's not. Yeah.
And that's what makes Vegas different. Right. And that's what keeps attracting people to Vegas, because there's people that, have been here for years and then they decide to leave and then they come back.
Right.
Or even if they stay, somebody else is coming. So it's like whether you're coming or going.
Right. There's always someone.
We're still making money.
I agree. No, I agree. It's so attractive. I mean, it's attractive to so many people for so many reasons. I mean, real estate, for what this city offers, I always say it's very affordable, because you have so many great amenities. You have access to the Strip and all of these, 5-star restaurants and hotels, and if you want theater, everything, you have it accessible.
It's there.
But if you want that quiet suburban life, then, it's just 20-minute drive away, and you can stay in Henderson or Summerlin, and then they have all the restaurants, the District, or you can go to downtown Summerlin, and then that offers you like a nice casual lifestyle, very calm and easygoing, but beautiful restaurants and gorgeous scenery, and it has everything.
It really does.
And I can understand why it's so attractive to people.
Yep. I mean, I today was at the Fashion Show Mall and I was like, oh, I need to get an outfit, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm just walking through the mall and I'm like, man, how lucky am I to be able to be at a nice mall where you have so many different options.
Right.
Compared to some towns, like you have to drive for hours to be able to get somewhere nice. Even the outlets that we have here
are gorgeous. Right. And they're so convenient too. Right by Symphony Park. In Symphony Park, you've got the outlet there. I mean, we do have the best of everything. And I think because this is a city that's so attractive as a place to visit, everything stays so top notch.
It does.
And so top notch and the latest and the greatest.
Yep.
So we're really lucky to be able to live in this fabulous city.
Absolutely.
Right? I totally agree. So what do you love about real estate the most?
Being able to help close a deal that is beneficial for the client.
I love it. Right. Always put the client first, right? Absolutely. And I can tell that just talking to you, how genuine you are and that you care, because that is what matters. We're in a customer service business.
Yes.
And I think sometimes, because it is challenging at times and stressful, and it's up and down because it's a commission business. So sometimes deals do fall apart, and that, is difficult, but that's just part of the world we live in. But as long as you keep focused that, the client is most important, and that's why we're here. And that's what makes a great career for an agent or broker.
Absolutely. And one of my greatest mentors, she had said to me when I was like really, really young, because I used to also manage a medical aesthetic practice.
Oh, wonderful.
So this was like when I was 21.
Oh my God, you have so much.
First little blazer. I feel like I've lived like 3 different lives,
which
really.
Is fabulous, right? Because the more experience, the more knowledge.
Exactly.
Right?
But she said to me, I don't want to know what my paycheck is. I want to know what my potential is.
I love that.
And that has carried me through with everything. That's why in real estate, it's like, okay, there may be a month I don't close a deal, but then there'll be a month I close like 2-3 deals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
whatever.
It's just,
and that's part of it. I love it. Don't care about your paycheck. Care about your potential.
Yes.
That's a tagline right there. That's beautiful. And it's true. And people get so focused on, and of course, everybody has the stress of like paying bills and doing this and that. So we get so focused on the dollar that we forget about enjoying what we do, loving what we do, giving it our all because it's so rewarding. And that's what's important. They say if you do what you love, it never feels like a job. job.
It does not.
Right. And I think that when you get that and when you get there, that's the best place to be.
Absolutely.
Because you don't need motivation to get to work. You're up early and ready to go.
Up early, ready to go. Let's play the music.
Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. So tell me an exciting story or something interesting that you want us to know, that you want the viewers to know.
What do we want the viewers to know? So a fun fact was growing up, I thought that I was going to be like one of those dancers on the strip, like a Circus Soleil dancer or something.
Are you serious? I love it. So that was your aspiration.
Yes, I was a hip hop dancer when I was younger. And so I, I thought that, okay, I could just dance on not the other type of dance on the strip, but just
not the
the respectable,
like a
Circus
dancer, like ballerina,
type of dancer,
dancer,
that type of thing.
Not the twerking.
And not the twerking. Still can't figure out how to do that, but
me neither.
But my knees just went just completely out to where I couldn't even do a squat for so many years.
Because you've done dancing for so many years, the hip hop dancing.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And so then I had to figure it out. I said, well, at least I have some brains. I can
pivot and
I can figure it out from there.
Right? Oh my God, but that's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the great thing about life is that it's great to have dreams and aspirations. And sometimes, I think we're always, wherever we're destined to go is where we go.
Yeah.
But it's amazing when you don't get stuck in oh, this is what I wanted to do and now I don't have it. But you pivot and you pivot happily and with a good attitude. And now look at where you are. You're kicking butt, selling gorgeous real estate in a gated community.
Yes.
Engaged with a fabulous ring.
Thank you.
And I love it. See, everything always works out in the end. And that's what matters. Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait for people to bet on this house. I know that you're going to have a bidding war. It's in Anthem Country Club, gated community, under 800,000. Just a wonderful opportunity for so many people.
Thank you so much for having me.
And tell our viewers where they can find you on social.
Okay.
And all of your details.
All my details.
Yes.
Okay, so you can find me at on Instagram. It's I am Kara Faine. I also have a website. It is lkvegasrealty.com. And I also have a YouTube channel. I just started.
I love it.
Kara Faine. So please like and subscribe on your channel as well.
Thank you. See?
Yes.
Look, what a fabulous guest giving us props.
Yes, because I gotta have you on my show next.
Yes, of course. I would love that.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's an absolutely happen.
We'll probably have cocktails during that time.
Okay. I'm so down for that.
Okay, good.
Well, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Always Bet on the House. I'm your hostess, Chrishena Stanley, and you can find us on social at Always Bet on the House. Thank you so much, and mwah, bye.